your HOT6 GSL. My conscience is telling me.
It is time, Moonglade, to start our final series of the night. God, I wish we could just cast like 30 best of fives in a row.
I would love that, HOT6. I think that's a great idea
Has
as
time
well.
even passed?
No.
I think it's still 5:30.
It might as well be because, man, we're just getting started here, HOT6. This last best of five is going to be a lot of fun. But, man, 30 best of fives in a row, I think I could do that.
I think you probably just did. You were just a DreamHack, right? So
practically.
I mean,
that's a good point, actually. But, yeah, FanTaSy against San.
Yeah. What are your thoughts on this matchup?
I think it should be a beatdown from FanTaSy. FanTaSy should be doing some work here. He's been looking great lately. But, you know, San, he is a slippery kind of Protoss player. He loves his aggression, loves his all-ins. So if he can catch FanTaSy out a couple of times.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, he can definitely take some games here. Overall, I'm feeling like FanTaSy's played way better lately.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
oh, by miles.
Yeah.
Miles and miles. San.
I was so unimpressed with San's Kespa Cup.
Dude, I was offended.
I actually, you know what I did? Do you want to know exactly what I did?
What?
When I turned on the VODs, because I didn't get to watch it live, I was like on vacation. I turned on the San. It was San versus Sue, right?
Yep.
Okay, I turned on the VODs, and then I jumped ahead to see if he went 4-gate after expand, because it's like his only build, and he didn't. And I'm like, okay, let me see that. So I jump ahead another couple minutes. He's so far behind. I'm just like, I don't.
He doesn't know what he's doing sometimes.
This is what happens to you, the same build for 3 years in a row.
Yeah,
or whatever.
you lose all sort of sense of transitioning and strategy. You do the one thing that you know, and then you die.
Yeah.
And that's what he did in Kespa Cup. Luckily, though, this time around it is not a PvZ.
Yes.
FanTaSy. He is a great player, though. He's great at TvZ. He's great at TvP as well.
I've actually kind of been really excited lately of seeing his improved results. I hope that this trend continues and that he does well, because I tell you, FanTaSy is, well, I guess, Flash, Stork, and FanTaSy are the best 3 remaining StarCraft 1 players in StarCraft 2.
Right.
And we see Stork has made it into Code S. Flash still plays very well. He's still a top Terran, I would say.
Oh, man, he crushed CJ Hero yesterday like nothing.
Oh, I actually didn't see the games yesterday.
Spoiler, but bam, like he is actually so sick if he's allowed to play his game.
Yeah.
And Hero just lets him play his game. It was absolutely insane. You can't just let that happen with someone who's like known to be a god macro, like a god mechanical player.
He truly is too. His macro's so sick.
Yeah, he was allowed to do so. But here we go. The map pool, Vani, Cactus, Coda, Efficient, Terra. And you say half of every map.
Okay, so I would say Vani goes in FanTaSy's favor here. Cactus Valley, a little bit harder to say. I think this is FanTaSy's series.
Yeah, I think you could take a 3-0, to be honest. I'm going to say 3-0 again.
Yeah, I'm leaning towards that. If San can take map 1, he has a chance to win the series, I think.
Isn't it interesting that FanTaSy got rid of Echo instead of Expedition? That's a
with his type of style, like he's a very like harassment-based type of Terran. He's kind of aggressive.
Right.
It is a little bit weird, though.
Well,
but
let's see if it gets to that map. Maybe he's so confident, he's like, you know what? I'll take you out. First 3 games.
He's like, I'll play on nothing but that map.
I'll play best of 5 on Expedition.
Yeah.
No problem.
All right, guys, here we go. It's the last series of the night. Hope that you guys are enjoying these games. I actually really am. I think this has been a very nice night at Code A.
This has been a lot of fun, HOT6.
All right, in the top center, our Terran player, StarCraft 1 legend.
Dead Pixels FanTaSy.
Everyone had him picked to win DreamHack Valencia, to be honest, but he just didn't perform in the semis, I believe it was, or maybe the round of 8.
It was the round of 8, I believe.
Yeah. Down here in the south at Protoss.
Yowie Flash Wolf Sun
was also there, I believe, but he dropped very early on. If he wasn't there, then I'm sorry. Master?
Oh, it's one of these things. Oh, okay. They're trying to call for them to pick like a road and see where it comes out, because you have to like always take the turn if it's there, and it can go up or down. So like you choose A, B, or C, and it shows you which caster you like best.
Oh, right.
That's what that was.
Right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
When I was in 5th grade, that's how we would find our future wives.
Really? I'm sorry. That's interesting. FanTaSy Code A qualifier beat Impact, MC, and Departure. Maybe he was...
MC and Departure? Yeah.
Oh, wait, it says San on the right side.
Yeah, that's who's...
Oh, FanTaSy got seeded.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, San. Maybe San was the reason MC retired.
Like, I can't believe I lost another match to you. Oh, man.
Oh, man, look at that. That win rate against Protoss, actually. FanTaSy is not looking good.
Yeah,
If we consider
I think
that
a
at
lot
all.
of those are old, though.
Yeah.
Like, whenever I see these stats, it's just like, there's so many old games in there. Recently, we both know him to be doing well.
Yeah.
So I think his game is going to be
It
very good.
also depends where he's getting them from, right? Like, is he only getting them from GSL? Then they can be very old. Or if they're getting them from, like, everywhere. Or
Very true. And I think he's played more than 15.
they're getting them from the Leifeng Cup on the online tournament every week. It's like, it's like no, that's actually the most useful indicator of all.
Mm-hmm. The online cups.
Yeah, they're that's where the real skill happens.
Got to track those stats. It's like, oh, he lost a European Cup. I mean, I guess it was pretty laggy, right?
Yeah, right.
Not sure why he stayed up to that hour to play that tournament, but if that's how he thinks his time is best spent, that's fine.
It's funny, man. You see some players like fully commit to nothing but like online tournaments.
Gumio.
Gumiho. Man,
Every tournament. He's up at the top of all,
Yeah.
like all of them. It's so funny.
Like go for SC2 and like all these crazy things. Like you're playing this from career as well, so you're playing in like 200 to 300 ping.
He's well, remember like Hyun did this forever.
Yeah.
Where he was in every tournament. Like that's the funny thing. Like these players, like eventually, like you look at it, it's like, well, damn, you have actually won a ton of money doing that.
Yeah.
I guess you're grinding out a living.
To be honest, I can't imagine how much money Hyun has won from all that, because he surely has made a lot.
I'll have to actually just check.
I know Solar also fully
yeah.
committed, like more than most, and I think that came back to bite him big times. He has to play in Pro League, and he has been doing so badly.
Which
in Pro
is
League.
so sad, because this guy was looking fantastic. Like, literally a year ago,
Yeah.
he was starting to really rise up. Remember, he got second at IM Shenzhen a year
He
ago.
won a DreamHack over
Yeah.
Sue. Like,
I mean, he was killing it in GSL. He looked just so deadly. He was like a Protoss sniper.
he was looking so good. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
It really is a very sad thing.
It really was. Well, it looks like this game is actually kind of starting up. I guess we can start talking about that a little bit. Looks like some Marine pressure coming in. Hey, if he gets some Mothership core, it's pretty awesome.
Whoa. Whoa.
Solid time warp. Really solid time warp.
And he forced so many probes off the line for so long, killing 2 of them as well.
Certainly. Kills only 1 SCV there, of course, which was
Yeah.
scouting him. But you know what? He does have an Oracle, and he killed off a bunch of Marines.
Huh.
Oh, wait, no, he doesn't have an Oracle. I'm so sorry.
No, it looks like it's Phoenix.
Yeah, he's going... Well, Phoenix is a popular choice on this map currently. Like, we do see this more and more and more just because it is hard to drop. But as we saw in the first series of the night, like, just because you have Phoenix doesn't mean you catch the draw.
He turned right at the wrong time there.
Oh,
He's going to fly into Stalkers, though, maybe? Can't just ignore them if he wants. Oh, he's going to... Did he, like, not pick up all these Marines? So I kind of get that impression.
He just flew the Phoenix over the Widow Mine.
Oh, man, it's doing so much damage.
Yeah, the Widow Mine even killed the Phoenix. The Hellions are doing some serious work. Oh, everything just went wrong for San here.
That is a complete disaster. He can start working on this pylon. He's going to get another probe.
Oh, man, this is going to come back up. Does he even have the timing down on this? Because he wasn't looking when it got his Phoenix.
Well, it's active
Okay,
now.
he sees. He realizes that it should be up.
Gonna use a probe for it. Alright. Just get out of here now, he's fine. Look at that.
What am I watching?
Oh
Come
my
on.
Goodness.
Come on.
What am I watching?
Okay, there you go. There you go. As long as you get it.
Yeah, he gets
As long as you get it, you don't lose a Phoenix. I'm okay with it. Shields come back.
Yeah.
I was getting really nervous there. It looked very sloppy the way he did
He
it.
like loses a Phoenix and like has to retreat from the medivac.
That would be so
It's
bad.
like, wow, like I think you just leave the game.
Yeah. Well, okay, so he's getting his robo now. It's like a little bit late, unfortunately. That's going to be a little bit painful.
Considering we have 2 mines going towards the main as well, like big problems here.
He was flying a little bit closer than I want him to there. Okay, here we go. The Widow Mine's going to be dropped out. He's going to kill at least a couple pros with this.
Yeah, at least forcing out a couple of hits. Or not.
There's one. Well, that's a lot of lost mining time as well, let's not forget. Okay, he catches the other one as FanTaSy tries to be a little bit sneaky there.
Oh, man. Now they have a chance to reset. I think they will reset before an observer's out as well.
Absolutely.
Ooh, this is a bad place for San.
Yeah, as long as he's keeping that countdown timer in his head, it's something that all Protoss should know.
Oh, a little early there.
Yeah, just slightly. I would love... Well, I guess he shouldn't unburrow at this point because the Phoenixes could be right there. Okay. But still, he lost a lot of mining time. So far, he has lost 14 probes.
It's crazy.
Yeah, he lost like a Phoenix. You know, his Robo is very late, so his Colossus are going to be very late, which means he can't take a fast third. He has no way to... I guess he does have a way to counter-harass, which would be flying in with Phoenixes, but as we see, already good missile turret placement for this.
Yeah, good missile turret placement. And he's still, no doubt, probably afraid of any sort of extra drops coming his way. He like needs these Phoenix to either shut down like Marines dropping or pick up these mines before they trigger. But this is going to be a scary timing. You know, there's so much bio, Stim finishing up in time. By the time he gets down there, and +1 as well, nearly. This could actually just be the finishing play. I mean, I don't want to spoil things for anyone, but...
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't have a lot. The one thing we can say is that he does have Photon Overcharge energy, so
yeah.
I think he should live.
He should live.
I think that's a pretty good spell overall.
It's a great spell, but I think there's enough bio to just right-click the Nexus as well.
Yeah, might be.
But
he's got like 3 units and 5 Phoenix.
Yeah. He's making that Colossus now. If he went for that Robo, kill the Robo, it's another huge blow.
Oh, if he kills the Robo, that would be just so huge. Oh my god.
Man, here we go. +1 about to finish as well. He's targeting down the Robo.
Oh my god.
Oh, he gets it. He's going to start working on the Phoenix now. And that's going to help out for later. I mean, he loses all this bio, getting rid of the one anti-air, the one like hardcore counter to drops.
Look, if this was Mortal Kombat, this would be a brutality.
Every single Phoenix went down.
Every single Phoenix, every single Stalker, and the Robo that was making Colossus. GG. That was super one-sided, unfortunately, for San.
Down.
He really got Shrek there.
Yeah, like, that was ruthless.
During that first drop, everything really did go wrong. Like the fact that 4 Marines and an SCV were able to push him back that heavily there. It is that in and of itself is very painful, but then like if you make someone use that mothership core energy super early and you have these very technical drops coming up, it's very hard to zone those out with only a few stalkers. So
certainly so.
It was, I mean, FanTaSy just really bopped him.
Yeah, it doesn't get more one-sided than that. But let's see if he can change it up in game number 2. Cactus Valley, a much bigger map. Maybe not really what San would want, to be honest. I think San would probably want to go for more aggressive 2-base styles. Maybe proxies.
There was a point in San's career where he was really quite good at macro PvT. I don't know, you know, I haven't gotten to see him as much lately. Like, last match I saw him was Kesem Cup, before that probably like a Code A or something.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
So...
He comes out sometimes in Pro League, but it's generally disappointing. Unfortunately, like he just doesn't really find it, man. He's
yeah,
not on his game.
Sure, he was at BlizzCon. He was at DreamHacks and stuff. Like, he's definitely a player that at times is very good. Not a player you ever pick to win a championship.
Yeah, certainly not.
But a player that can definitely knock out players that win championships. Here tonight, will he be good enough to take a game off this guy, FanTaSy? We will see here momentarily. HOT6 GSL Code A.
And in the top left, the Terran player. He is
Dead Pixels Fantasy.
destroying game 1.
His opponent in the top right, getting destroyed in game 1.
Yowie Flash Wolf Sun.
Now, I like these positions for Fantasy once again, to be honest. You know, he's got that flight path straight to the main of San. So if we see similar kind of opening, could see similar kind of game. HOT6.
Definitely could be. HOT6 done so much to help esports.
Yeah, they're a great energy drink. I do enjoy it.
Yeah.
On occasion.
I don't really drink energy drinks too often, but that is one that is super accessible in Korea.
Yeah, HOT6 Light is what I prefer.
Oh, okay.
Watch my figure just a little bit. doesn't work out, but I try.
You're doing all right. You're doing all right.
Well, from here, I wonder what San has planned for this kind of map. You know, it is a much bigger map. I feel like it's much less of his style of map as well. Maybe this was Fantasy's choice, though. Vani should have been Fantasy's choice. Well, such a great map for Terran.
Yeah, it's just so hard to defend against drops. You saw even with the Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
Just as I was saying, like, he missed the drop, and as soon as you miss the drop with the Phoenix, it's like, oh, the Phoenix isn't doing what it's meant to do.
Yeah, you're in so much trouble.
It's literally here to try to hit the medevac before the medevac gets in the base.
Yeah.
But looks like San wants to do an early tech build here. I would imagine this is going to be an Oracle.
That would make sense.
Yeah.
Oh, we're going to see
Nothing else
Fantasy.
too much.
He's going to scout it, actually. He's going to see both gases. Be like, okay.
Yeah. Both gases. Well, it's 2-in-1 probe, so if I'm looking at it as Fantasy, I'm like, okay, he's going to expand and then go Oracle, probably. Although, I mean, it could be a different tech, but just for the map and
I want to see
regularness, it would make sense.
I want to see an eBay. That made me happy.
Yeah. Those are so annoying.
It'd be pointless, but it made me happy.
I don't know if it's pointless here, because when you go double gas, a lot of times you skip making the Zoa that you cancel.
Yeah, that's true.
But
I'm guessing he would have seen it working in the gateway, so he's like, it's potential to be there.
Yeah, the eBay is just so annoying. Just one of these things every Protoss wonders why Terran doesn't do it more often.
Yeah. One proof, yeah.
That's a little bit painful.
Yeah. Maybe shouldn't have happened like that. Shouldn't have gone down that way.
No.
No.
You're never, ever supposed to lose a probe to a Reaper, but it does happen from time to time.
Yeah.
As long as it doesn't get more than that, it's all right, though.
Yeah. Generally, you get that mothership core out. You're meant to get that mothership core out like just in time. Yeah. Factory on the way. And I'm seeing reactive Marines once again as well. So looks like it'd be the similar style, I got to say, like Hellion run by with the Marine drop.
Yeah, let's see what he wants to go for with that. We do have the Stargate coming up. Will he go Oracle? He could just go into Phoenix again. Sometimes players on really big maps do like to go Phoenix Colossus. Overall, the style has like kind of come back into the meta slightly.
Yeah, you remember Nimbus? That big map with the pocket natural? See Classic actually go that every single time he had to play in Terran. Like, he'd just do this really well done.
It was
Colossus.
Yeah, that map was like the ultimate Phoenix Colossus map to the point where Maru started just making turrets near his opponent's base.
Yeah, I remember that.
So crazy.
Oh, that was
He's like, I don't know, Maru, I'm smarter than you.
Yeah, I guess it'll work out.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a brilliant play.
It's good placement of that pylon and stalker there. Getting ready for any possible Hellions that could be coming.
Yeah, scared of the Hellion run by. I've seen this more and more as well. It's pile at the ramp or like the SimCity at the front of your natural. I saw that especially on Merry-Go-Round last time I was watching Classic versus Dream.
Well, right now we do have that Robo on the way. It does look like he's going to stay on this style.
Yeah, same exact style, funnily enough.
Yeah, it's like going infinity better than last game, though, right? Like,
yeah, so far so good. But you know the mines are coming now, and let's not get carried away.
It can still go south.
It's not going to be three Phoenix to pick these 3 mines up.
Well, he's going to have an observer like basically as they're landing out, as long as he chronos it. And he does have energy on that mothership core, so definitely a lot of potential to defend well against this.
Oh, they're out of position now there.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Here we go. Once again. Drop. Boom. Bang.
No!
Oh!
What? No!
Oh, my God. 14 probes going down.
That, well, it can't get worse than that, guys.
It literally cannot.
That's like, I didn't even know you can kill that many almost. It's just insane, the amount of damage that was.
That, you know, from here, FanTaSy just has to play a macro game, man. Like, he is infinity miles ahead.
Yeah.
I love the word infinity today, but
Infinity.
it has such great meaning.
You know, guys, Infinity, like, you can't even fathom Infinity, and you can't fathom how far ahead he is after killing that many probes.
It's pretty much exactly
It's
that.
crazy.
He's going to even send a fake medivac, like,
Especially
as a gift. He's like, I gift you this, but guess what? The real tragedy is here. Is he going to pay attention this time around? Yeah! 1, 2, 3. Hey, you know what?
Buckle my shoe.
I was meant to go up to 4 for that, man. I think.
Well,
1, 2.
3-4 is open the door. 1, 2, buckle my shoe.
Oh, yeah. What is 3 then? 1?
No, 1, 2, buckle my shoe. 3, 4, lock the door.
Lock the door. 5, 6, pick up some sticks.
Yeah.
7, 8, close the gate.
Yeah. 9, 10. Do it over again.
Do it all again.
Oh, man.
3 more.
San. Poor San.
San.
Like,
I almost would respect him to leave now. But no, that would be bad.
Yeah, well, okay, so I want to actually try to explain why this is so terrible. Specifically in this case, of course, losing probes is terrible. No matter what he was doing, it would be bad. But when you're going Phoenix Colossus, like, the point of it is that it's like, it's kind of a fragile unit comp early, but you stop all the harassment dead in its tracks with the Phoenixes. And even when you do that, do you remember Pro League? I think you cast it, Myungshik versus Maru on Deadwing. He killed like 8 medevacs full of Widow Mines and still lost.
It doesn't ever matter.
So to take any damage, any real damage when you're going Phoenix Colossus against Terran is like so unacceptable because you can never get your third up then.
Yeah, the theme of the damage behind these drops is not so much the probe kills, but the probe pulling for the most part.
Yes.
Down goes the Colossus, down goes maybe the Mothership. I think he's going to work on those Phoenix instead.
Yeah, it's like just kill whatever.
Yeah.
Save some of these Marines so you can get out. But yeah, it's just really the toughest spot. Now he's lost to Colossus.
Yeah.
That's like a great way to kill Phoenix Colossus too. Just continually pick off Colossus all game.
Yeah, what are the Phoenix going to do at the end of all things? Like, they can't deal with all the Marines.
No,
Marines
certainly not.
They're going to annihilate them.
3 Phoenixes can't deal with like 6 Marines.
They can't deal with probably 5 Marines either, man.
You might be right about that.
Let's be real. Like,
with the energy they have right now, absolutely not.
Yeah, certainly not. Good enough for an SCV there.
All right, that was nice.
Double drop to the main. What do you have?
Well, the Phoenixes are not there.
Certainly not.
Oh, poor San, man.
Oh, man. He can drop on that. Ooh. He wants probes. He's like, you know what? Just gonna keep killing probes.
He's going to get some.
Oh. 5 more go down. And look at this.
The fact that he still has 41 is a testament to how well he is making probes.
Testament to how much chrono boost he's used on his Nexus this game.
Actually, is quite a bit of chrono. You know, I do want to mention about San. I don't know if you remember from way back.
Oh no! Oh no! Not again! Oh! What?
Yeah, the probe went in the geyser. Oh. Don't you get that as Zerg sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes. He should have, like, replanted it. There's nothing that'll stop it.
So, anyways, I want to kind of talk about poor San here for a moment, because this is so brutal, and it doesn't really do testament to how good he can be this series, like, because he's not really playing all that well.
Yeah,
this guy has more ups and downs than a sine curve. Like, if you remember in Season 1, he actually placed a pylon for a cannon expand where his Nexus was supposed to go and had to kill his pylon.
I remember that.
It was the worst fail we ever saw.
I remember that.
Within a few seasons, he was beating Nesty and MVP. With fantastic Protoss play and was one of the best Protoss in the world. He's made it to BlizzCon. He's had very deep runs at tons of tournaments all over the place.
Yeah, he's certainly a great player.
He can be.
Yeah, but you know he can also have these disastrous games.
Yeah, and today it is disaster. GG.
Yeah,
it's like super one-sided.
Well, he's just completely off his game, man. Like taking mine hits like this should never be a thing. It should never be a thing, unless you're like in like the worst slump of your life, or you've had to take so much time off, or you're like...
I think not even... well, the time off I think makes you better a lot of the time.
Sometimes. Yeah. Depends like how much.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I took 6 months off. I'm not used to Widow Mine drops yet. Boom.
He has to be like overthinking everything or burnt out, I think.
Yeah.
I feel like that's the only time I see players really fall apart like that much.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen similar sort of things happen to Creator before he left Prime recently. He couldn't handle mine drops, man. Like, he literally would take maximum damage from mine drops every time, and it was so weird.
That's so weird.
It's so weird. And he's like...
Because that's like the only thing Terrans do.
Yeah. And he would cry from it too. Like he'd be so upset after the game, he'd cry. So he still cares, but he just can't get on top of this
stuff. It's a mental thing because it is hard to defend them well, but you absolutely can defend them well if you play StarCraft 2 all day and you're a pro. And these guys are fantastic players, actually. But like that's some sort of mental thing that's going on, like a burnout or something like that.
Well, maybe Song can turn this around. It is going to be coded the next map.
Why do they give FanTaSy more of the screen than Son? That's not fair.
Do they really?
Look at this, that diagonal line? Absolutely.
Yeah, I guess you're right there.
Absolutely he has more of that screen.
Well, he is winning. Deserved something.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Well, that thing's going to behead Son next if it keeps going this way.
Yeah.
All right, guys. You're getting to this next map. Here we go. It's going to be Coda. And FanTaSy close it out 3-0. Or will Son finally fight back? We'll see. Down here in the bottom right, our Terran player destroying so far.
He is. The one and only.
Wow, why is this one so long?
The very handsome.
I'm devastated.
Dead Pixels FanTaSy.
True is still on Dead Pixels, isn't he?
Yeah, he's still there.
Good team.
Yeah, it's a great team. Up here in the top left, we do have the Protoss player having to win 3 in a row.
Yowie Flash Wolf Sun.
Can he turn things around? So far, nothing but disaster. Starting to show in his face here.
I'm glad we didn't see it doing those mine drops. We'd just be so upset.
Dude, he'd be cursing like a sailor.
Yeah.
I'm so happy that Zerg does not have to deal with that kind of thing very often. Otherwise, I would be an angry man.
Yeah, it can definitely be frustrating, but it's something you get so much practice against that.
You should be on top of it, right?
Yeah. Well, you know, going Phoenix, like if you miss the medevac, it's almost like there's a little bit, I guess, of luck involved. It's not very much, because like there's certain ways you can spread your Phoenixes. Like it was almost like he was. You know, I guess he chased an empty medevac and the other one flew in.
Yeah, he got baited hard.
Yeah.
That was actually a really fantastic move from FanTaSy.
Masterful, even.
Yeah, that was brilliant.
That's really who FanTaSy has always been. Like, this is a guy that has always won through tactics and harassment, not through macro or micro specifically.
Right.
And, you know, that's part of the reason why I was always surprised that FanTaSy didn't pick up on StarCraft II quicker. Because absolutely, tactics and harassment are very good in StarCraft 2. They're very powerful. And like in StarCraft 1, like he was one of the best Terrans ever. But his macro wasn't as good as, you know, some of the other best Terrans. And if it was, he might have been like the best ever. Who knows? But you know, in StarCraft 2, like for instance, the macro is just so much easier than in StarCraft 1.
You
so
certainly have a lot more space to be aggressive and not really suffer for it. You know.
Yeah. So. I always found it weird that he wasn't a very top StarCraft 2 player right away.
Yeah, seems like a lot of these Brew War guys, like they are so mechanically heavy though. Like they get they jump into this game and it's like, well, it's just kind of weird. It's just a little bit too easy in some regards. Like the interface is too polished for their liking. I mean, like that's what pretty much made Brood War so hard and so good. It was such a flawed UI that you had to be so on top of it. So I think that certainly threw a lot of them off. And they probably didn't. They probably like hurt their ego in a ways too. It's like people can macro as good as them now because it's a simpler game and stuff. So it's like they have to get used to a lot of things.
Yeah, certainly. You can't just win with more units in this game. It's more strategic than macro based.
And just talking to strategy, I mean, look at that proxy Stargate. Finally, we're seeing it.
All right. Hey, this is a good strat for him to choose.
Good stuff.
Hasn't been found yet. This is very annoying to deal with as well, that mothership core.
Yeah, I mean, he's going to have a hard time getting enough Marines. He's going to have to wait for 4 before he deals with the mothership, and then he's going to have to wait for 6 at least before he can really work on the Oracle as well.
He might miss that Stargate with that Reaper path. I'm not completely sure.
It looked like it was kind of going pretty close to it, but it looks like he readjusted it. Oh, he's not going to find it after all.
Wow. Well, this is definitely a way to pull a game.
Yeah, certainly so. And he's finally. I'm surprised he hasn't busted this out earlier. You know, like he seems like the player that would do it, especially against someone like FanTaSy.
You know what? He just scouted and saw no Nexus. And he makes 2 Hellions against no Nexus. You scout no Nexus this late, and you make 2 Hellions? Really?
Maybe he just wants to counterattack behind this. He's like, you know what? I can actually counterattack. Oh!
Huh.
Oh, wow. Look at this. This is going to be a big fight. Can he actually trade efficiently? I don't think so. Oh, what? Oh, no! Unbelievable!
Maybe, oh, you know what? Maybe it's because he has the second Oracle in the way. He's like, you literally can't produce enough Marines now.
I hope that is the case. I hope so, because that... Otherwise, he just gave up his mothership. He just gave up his Oracle.
Yeah, no, I'm still in shock. I'm like, why don't you just go the mineral line? But I guess, yeah, killing every Marine is probably really good too, right?
Yeah, but he's not going to have enough energy to really deal with anything else.
Well, I think that's okay, because he has 3 gates behind this. Maybe he just wants to do a big attack.
Maybe, but he's going to lose half his mineral line in the main behind this. This is a disaster. This is actually the biggest disaster yet, but maybe three Stalkers can change this up. But we already see 2 mines out, and if they're in the right place, and they are.
He does have a couple Oracles here.
There's already a turret there. I mean, if he puts down another turret, maybe at the bunker. That is so smart.
Yeah, actually, I really like that, a turret the bunker, because if he can just stop that spot, wow, really great moves. If he can stop that spot from being broken, the gateway units don't matter anymore.
FanTaSy is so on top of this. He is looking so smart. He's going to put a 3rd Widow Mine at the front there. He knows he just has to be careful from this point onwards. Oh, he activated it.
You kidding me?
He activated it and didn't get a single bit of damage.
Oh, that's brutal.
This is out of control. He's going to put a mine in the main. Oh, no.
May as well, yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Now, a Viking?
Oh, jeez.
He can't fight that until his Void Ray gets down there.
It's all... Oh, poor San. I feel for him. This is a tough match. He's having a tough year, man.
Everything is going wrong, man.
Last year he had a pretty good year, but here this is... Woo! Alright. But now he knows Void Rays are on the way,
yeah,
so that's tough.
Now, more bunkers on the way. Oh, and he loses an Oracle, and now the mine in the main.
Oh, and he's not looking. Oh my god, 6 probes killed. Alright, well, Void Rays can be very good at StarCraft, as you know, Moonblade. Can they be this good, though?
Well, it's hard to say. I mean, there's so much defense at this point. I don't think they can really do much else besides this. It's 2 Void Rays. 3rd on the way.
He does still have gateway units out here, warping in more Stalkers as well.
Let's look at the front here. 2 Widow Mines, a turret, a Viking, and a bunch of Marines. Only enough to hop
If he picks
over.
the Widow Mines, he can break through this easy. Like, yeah, he has detection. Like, he just has to target down the Widow Mines.
Problem is that this Viking's working on that 1 Oracle. Oh, and he picks him up.
Wow, that was really swift.
He is out of control.
Oh my god, and he actually gets the they re-burrows him. I guess they don't get the greatest hits.
Yeah.
But, well, no, I guess he's not going to be able to quite break through here.
I guess not. He's got another Void Ray. Those two Winter Mines are safe and sound there, tucked underneath that turret. Still able to get one. Both.
All right, does pick off those Widow Mines finally.
Still 2 full bunkers, a lot of SCVs, a huge economic advantage.
If he targets that Widow Mine, I'll be a fan.
Oh, I will
sick
be
fan of
such
that.
a fan.
No way he's going to be able to target that. Oh, and he loses one of those Void Rays. Very, very tough. Still has this turret, still has this bunker.
Might want to remake a bunker at this point. It's going to sneak behind, but that's going to put the Protoss in a very vulnerable place.
Yeah, this is where the SCVs come out like bees and swarm you.
Yeah.
By the way, that did get 3 more probes.
Oh, GG. Okay. 3-0 for FanTaSy. A sweep. I was wondering if you were going to do that. It's still going to be. It's still going to be. Unfortunate for Zahn, man. He is in a bad place right now. We saw it in Casper Cup. We're seeing it here again today.
Yeah, you know what? The way this guy's career has been over the years, I'm sure that he'll be in great form in like 6 months.
I hope so, because he's a great player and he always adds his own sort of spice to a tournament, but not like this. He needs to go on holidays.
I think you're right. I think he probably needs some time off. When we see someone that's really great play like that, I think it's normally burnout.
Yeah.
And you just really need some time. Just get away from the internet in general. Just don't. Just stay away from the esport.
Yeah, stay away from those forums, man. They're going to tear you apart if you play like that.
Don't listen to our commentary tonight. It will make you sad. Because the play was lacking. He got 3-0'd here by FanTaSy, who goes right up into Code S.
Where he belongs. Fantastic to see him back there. Always a very interesting player to watch. I love watching FanTaSy play.
And there's your results for the day, guys. 3 Terrans go up with 1 Protoss as well.
Yeah, Bomber, Hurricane, Cure, and FanTaSy. Everyone deserves to be there, I feel. Like it only makes sense these guys make it to Code S.
Yeah. Absolutely, they definitely all did outplay their opponents. I tell you, I really did like Saxtry's play today out of all the players that lost.
Yeah, he's very solid.
And actually, Symbol played pretty well. He played a lot better than I thought he would. But overall, I enjoyed the Saxtry Cure series, guys.
Saxtry Cure was a lot
maybe
of fun.
Recommend that to people. FanTaSy San, I would not recommend.
No, that's a train wreck. You want to avoid that one. Symbol Hurricane, Symbol got to show some of his originality again. And he had some potential there to take it for sure, but falling short just in that 5th game.
All right. Well, that is our big day of Code A. Kind of like an anticlimactic ending, but overall a very good day. I thought those first 3 matches were fun. They were good. The middle 2 were really the ones that carried the show, though.
Yeah, they
those were the moon glades of today.
Whatever, man. No, you're great.
Of course, we have our last day of Code A on Friday, guys. It's going to be Patience versus Zess. That's a nice PvP.
Oh,
Hero
yeah.
versus Armani, and Gumiho versus Hyun. Ooh, Gumiho versus Hyun. That makes me sad.
Does it? I thought it'd make you happy. That's
Well,
so
it's
fun.
a great match, but in Code A, I like these guys a lot. I'd love to have them both in Code S.
Yeah, they both deserve to be in Code S.
I tell you, if I could have everyone I wanted in Code S, it'd be a 40-man tournament.
It'd be a beautiful thing.
Indeed.
I'd watch that.
All right, well, that does it for us today, guys. We really hope that you enjoyed. Make sure you tune in. Do you have anything tomorrow?
Yeah, we got Star League tomorrow.
Tune into Star League tomorrow, Code A the day after that, and we will see you there.